In this video, I'm going to be installing the Veridian Cruise Control, the heated grips, the OEM heated grips from Honda, and then also the auxiliary lights. And then the last thing I'm going to do is do the wiring for the GPS unit that I have, which is the Garmin Zumo XT. So I'll be doing the wiring for that. So the first thing to do is take off the bars, the crash bars, and the fairings. So I'm going to do that and I shall return. Alright, first of all, don't mind the workbench. It's not cleaned up and it's all a work in progress, and if anybody has one, they know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I just wanted to show you what comes in the box for the Veridian Cruise Control, which is pretty cool. Is you know, they have a packing list. It's coming from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So one thing I wanted to show you too is they have really good instructions on here of how to do the install for the Veridian Cruise. And I also know that they made a video to do it as well, so you can follow that. So you'll never have issues with it. It even tells you how to take off all of the panels, the seat, everything. It's pretty neat. Great installation instructions on it. And they also have all these other pieces that show you where to put everything. So I'll be using that. Anyways, just wanted to show it to you, show you what it looked like. Just want to give you a heads up. If you're interested in the Veridian Cruise Control, I have a discount code located down below in the comments. So use that discount code. It's 12% off, which is an excellent deal. 12% off the Veridian Cruise. If you purchase it from the website with my SAS Moto link, I will earn a small commission, which I use towards the channel to film all this stuff. There's the wiring brackets, and I'll show you more once we get into it. It's really nice. It's all braided, heat shrunk. Looks like a really good quality on the stuff they do. This is what I'm really excited about right here. Is this is the new control for the cruise control, and it actually goes on the throttle side, and you connect this actually to a part on the motorcycle on the throttle body, and I'll show you that once I connect it. It has 3M double-sided tape, and it just connects right there. So on your throttle hand, you just push it, and if you want to go faster or turn off the cruise control, that's what you do. And they were nice enough to also to send me the old button too if I wanted to utilize that, but I don't want to utilize that one, so I will utilize the new one. Alcohol swabs to be able to put the 3M tape on, and so it's nice and snug. And then here's a tap in for the wire, and some tie wraps to wrap the wire. So excited to install this piece of it, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. What I wanted to do was also oh, here's a picture of it, how it looks on the throttle side. It integrates right in there. Looks like it's a piece of it. I think it's really neat. So here's all the fairings that I had to take off. There's my heat gun that I used to put the stickers on. And here's the other side. It looks pretty funny. It's like a cat that jumped in water. It's so skinny. Here's the tank lifted off. It has a strap on it that keeps you from pulling it all the way up, but I actually disconnected that just so I could have some room to work with it. Here's the grips that were on it previously. I just cut them off and it just slides right off, so throw those away. I had to take out the dash and all of that stuff. All of the paneling down here, it's all been taken off, so, and those are all the panels for it. Take off the seat so I can get to the wiring easily. But all of the work for the Veridian Cruise is going to be on this side, and it's going to be all right here. So you'll see that as I'm going through. My garage is dark right here, but I'm going to put a spotlight on this so you guys can see that. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and start with the Veridian, and the Veridian thing, the controls actually go right here in this area, so it fits perfectly. So if you can imagine, you know, you can just push the buttons while you're going. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, welcome to the wiring process for the Veridian Cruise Control. It's a simple process once you understand what you're dealing with here. So the first thing you want to do is down right below here, there's a wire that's connected, and you'll have to pull it off. This thing is connected right here in this box. And then Honda did a great job of wrapping these wires so you don't have to worry about them getting wet with the boot, but you have to pull this back in order to get to the wire that you need to get to. So I recommend, you can see I cut this a little bit, and you pull this boot back, and this blue and black wire right here is what you'll need to connect in. So what I'm going to do is carefully cut this back a little bit so that I can get some more of this wire here. So if you do this at home, don't ever cut the blade like this, because you'll go right to your finger. So what I do is cut it up away, and so that you'll have the ability to peel this. Okay, so here's that wire I was talking about. It'd be this one right here, and I probably need a little bit more. And afterwards, don't worry about cutting all this stuff, because you can use electrical tape to cut it all back. So that's the blue wire that you need to get to. And so what you're going to do is this purple wire right here will actually go exactly like that. And what that will do is tap into that wire. And what you do is you'll use this to tap in there with. If you haven't used a wire tap before, I'll show you how to use it. So there's two pieces to this wire tap. There's the wire that goes all the way through, and then there's this wire that only goes halfway in. As you can see it right there. Maybe you can't see it. Yeah. So you put that on there. This is part of the whole wiring harness. You can see it's part of that. And the best thing for me is I put this on here first. All right, got all that. Now I'm not going to clean this up yet. I'm going to actually do this other part. So that's the first thing you do. The second thing you do is this plug right here that's attached, you want to take that out. So it's you just push down on this little tab right here, and that comes out. Now, there's two additional wires here on the wiring harness, and they go into these additional wires like that. You'll hear it clip. And then this one actually goes down into here like that, and it connects the loop. So again, I'm going to do all of this cleanup after I show you guys how to connect it. This wire right here actually connects to the throttle body wire, which is, I'll show you. I've already put that on. It's right there. That's what that looks like. And the wire comes down. And what we want to do is route it. Again, I'll clean all this up after I'm done, but you know, maybe look like something like that. And then you basically plug it in here. Whoops. Got it backwards. Nope, that's right. So this goes into there. And so that's that. And then the last part of it, which is, you know, fairly simple. Got to move my light over. Is you have to take out this plug that's right here. And
and it looks like not a part of the plugs, but it's this one right here, and it just basically pulls out. So again, it's got one of those boots on it. It's got a dummy cover on it. Okay, and then all you do is you then plug this in there like that. And then again, I'll clean it all up, but you want to make sure that you put the wires, clean those up, make sure you put them all in, use the boots, tape them all up, and then you'll test the system to see if it works, and we'll do that next. I wanted to show you that I cleaned this mess up. So the controllers right here for the cruise control. I also hooked up the this wire right here is for the heated grips, and I ran it all the way up and put it on the handlebars. I still actually have to cut this little tie wrap and this tie wrap, but I also ran the cable all the way down for the cruise control and tucked it in nicely back here, and it's avoiding getting cut by the tank. So I tested that already, put the tank down, make sure that it's not compressing any of the wires or cutting any of them or anything like that. So I'm done with this side, and then on to the next side.